Welcome to Daily English Grow.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily English Grow podcast, the place where you can improve your English with calm and easy conversations from real life. We're really happy that you are spending part of your day with us.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. Maybe you are drinking coffee, making breakfast, getting ready for school or work, or maybe you are still warm under your blanket.
And if you are still under your blanket, don't worry. Your secret is safe with us.
Exactly. English under the blanket is still English practice.
That's true. So, Leo, before we begin today's topic, tell me, how has your morning been so far?
Honestly, pretty normal. I woke up a little late, looked at my phone for longer than I planned, made coffee very quickly, and promised myself that today I would finally become more organized.
I think many people listening right now understand that feeling perfectly.
Yeah, mornings can feel strange sometimes. A little sleepy, a little stressful, but also hopeful.
My morning was similar. I checked my phone for just 1 minute, and somehow 10 minutes disappeared.
Ah, yes, the dangerous 1 minute. That 1 minute can quietly steal your whole morning.
Exactly. And that is actually why today's topic matters so much.
Today, we're talking about morning routines that can improve your English naturally.
Not perfect social media mornings with expensive coffee and perfect lighting.
No, we want to talk about real mornings, busy mornings, sleepy mornings, human mornings.
And we want to show you how a few small moments in the morning can slowly help your English grow.
Before we start, we also want to explain something important about the style of Daily English Grow from now on.
Yes. In every episode, we'll mostly speak in clear B1, level English, so you can feel relaxed while listening.
But little by little, we'll also include some B2 words, expressions, and idioms.
And whenever we use a stronger word, we'll stop, explain it simply, and use it again naturally.
So you can stay comfortable, but also slowly stretch your English level.
Like warming up your muscles before exercise.
Exactly. Your English brain gets stronger without feeling too much pressure.
But Leo, do you really think this method works?
I do. Not like magic overnight, but like a slow sunrise.
A slow sunrise. I like that.
Because the method is realistic. You don't suddenly study 8 hours every day. You simply spend a little time with English again and again.
And repetition changes people.
Exactly. Also, vocabulary becomes easier when words live inside real stories and emotions.
Instead of memorizing random vocabulary lists.
Right. Your brain remembers the feeling, the image, and the situation connected to the word.
So today, while listening, try to notice one new word or phrase that feels useful for your own life.
At the end of the episode, ask yourself, what did I really learn today?
Then make your own sentence with that word.
You can say it out loud or write it in a notebook.
And if you feel confident, you can even share your sentence in the comments.
Because using a word is how it becomes part of your English.
And if you enjoy this calm way of learning English, don't forget to support Daily English Grow by subscribing and sharing the podcast with another learner.
Your support helps our small community continue growing.
All right, let's return to today's topic, morning routines for English improvement.
We're going to take a normal morning, alarm, coffee, phone, stress, and quietly place English inside it.
So take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, maybe hold your tea or coffee, and spend these next moments with us. Leo, why do you think mornings are so powerful?
For me, mornings feel like an empty notebook page.
Nothing has been written yet.
Exactly. Your mind is cleaner. The world is quieter. Fewer people are asking for your attention.
It's almost like the world is still waking up slowly.
Yes, and the way you begin your morning often affects your whole day.
When we say affects your whole day, we mean it creates the emotional direction of the day.
like choosing the first song in a playlist.
If the first song is stressful, everything after it feels stressful too.
But if the beginning feels calm and meaningful, the day often feels softer.
And even a small English habit in the morning can change that feeling.
It's not only about language, it's about becoming the person you want to become.
Do you know anyone whose morning routine changed their English?
Actually, yes. I remember a listener named Daniel.
What happened with him?
He worked long hours in a busy restaurant. When he came home at night, he was exhausted.
So evenings were impossible for studying.
Exactly. Every night he said, "I'll practice English later." But later never arrived.
I think many learners understand that situation.
One day, he decided to stop fighting with his evenings and instead use his mornings.
What did he start doing?
Nothing huge. He simply woke up 15 minutes earlier.
Only 15 minutes?
Yes. During breakfast, he listened to a short English podcast instead of scrolling through social media.
Same breakfast, different habit.
Exactly. Then after 1 week, he added another small action.
What was it?
He started writing 3 short sentences in English before leaving home.
That sounds simple and realistic.
It was. And because it was simple, he continued doing it.
Consistency matters more than perfection.
Absolutely. After a few months, he noticed that speaking English at work felt easier.
Not because he studied perfectly.
But because he showed up every morning.
Little by little.
Exactly.
Morning is interesting because it's not only about time, it's about identity.
Yes. The way you begin your morning often creates the version of yourself that follows you through the day.
If you wake up and immediately start scrolling for 30 minutes, that distracted feeling follows you.
But if you begin with even 5 minutes of intentional English practice, you feel different inside.
More focused.
More awake.
More proud of yourself.
Exactly. It's like placing a small battery inside your day.
Not a huge battery.
No, just enough energy to remind yourself that you are growing.
Sometimes people think success comes from one giant action.
But often, it comes from many tiny actions repeated quietly.
Especially in language learning.
Yes, languages grow slowly.
Like plants.
Exactly. You water them a little every day.
So let's make this practical.
Yes. Imagine your morning English routine as a small breakfast for your English brain.
And this breakfast has 4 simple parts.
Listen, speak, write, review.
Simple, calm, realistic.
The first step is listening.
Most people wake up and immediately open social media.
Then suddenly, 20 minutes disappear.
Instead, imagine making coffee while listening to a calm English podcast.
Same kitchen, same coffee, different choice.
And mornings are powerful for listening because your brain is still fresh.
Your mind is like a clean sponge.
Whatever enters first goes deeper.
That's why morning listening often feels easier than late-night studying.
And it doesn't need to be difficult.
You can listen while brushing your teeth or preparing breakfast.
That's what realistic learning looks like.
After your ears wake up, it's time to wake up your mouth.
Many learners understand English but freeze when they try to speak.
Because understanding and speaking are different muscles.
Exactly. Watching exercise videos doesn't make your body stronger.
You have to move your own muscles.
So in the morning, try speaking out loud for just 2 minutes.
You can ask yourself simple questions.
How do I feel today?
What do I need to do today?
What am I grateful for?
The goal isn't perfect grammar.
The goal is building confidence.
And mornings are private.
Nobody is judging you.
It's only you, your voice, and maybe your toothbrush.
Step 3 is writing.
Writing helps organize your thoughts.
Like cleaning a messy desk.
Exactly. In the morning, you can write 3 or 4 simple sentences.
About your plans.
Your feelings.
Your goals.
Or even your dreams.
And remember, this writing is for you.
Not for grades.
Not for perfection.
just for connection with English.
Writing in the morning can also feel very mindful.
Mindful means awake inside.
You notice your thoughts instead of running automatically through the day.
The last step is review.
Review keeps your English alive.
Learning new vocabulary without review is like buying plants, but never watering them.
They look exciting at first.
But they disappear quickly.
So every morning, spend a few minutes revisiting old words or phrases.
That is how consistency works.
Not by studying perfectly once.
But by touching English every day.
Now maybe someone listening is thinking, this sounds nice, but I don't have time.
And honestly, we understand.
Life can be busy.
Work, children, transportation, school, responsibilities.
But sometimes I don't have time actually means my time is full of automatic habits.
Exactly.
Maybe you can't wake up 1 hour earlier.
But maybe you can change 15 minutes.
Maybe the coffee stays the same.
But the audio changes.
Maybe the train stays the same.
But the activity changes.
Small choices create different futures.
And your English future matters.
Many people believe only talented people become fluent. Discipline often matters more than talent.
The learners who improve are not always the smartest.
Sometimes they are simply the most consistent.
They continue showing up,
Again and again.
even when they feel tired.
Even when progress feels slow.
Tiny habits become powerful over time.
Like drops of water shaping stone.
Exactly.
And why are we working so hard on English anyway?
Because English is more than a school subject.
It's a tool.
It can open opportunities you cannot even see yet.
Travel. Jobs.
Friendships, confidence.
Maybe for you, it means understanding your favorite YouTuber without subtitles.
Maybe it means speaking confidently during a meeting.
Or helping your future children with English.
Every learner has a personal reason.
And mornings are a beautiful time to slowly build that future.
Before we finish, let's slowly revisit some important words and phrases from today.
Not like a test.
More like a peaceful vocabulary walk. Set the tone.
When we say set the tone, we mean create the emotional feeling for something.
Like the first song in a playlist.
Your morning can set the tone for your whole day. Little by little.
Little by little means slowly over time.
One small action repeated many times.
Like filling a glass with tiny drops of water. Small steps add up.
This means small actions become something important when repeated consistently.
5 minutes every day may look small.
But after 1 year, it becomes something powerful. Fresh start.
A fresh start means a new beginning.
Morning gives you another chance.
Even if yesterday was messy. Intentional.
Intentional means doing something on purpose.
Not automatically.
Choosing English instead of endless scrolling is an intentional action. Overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed means feeling mentally heavy because there are too many things.
Like too many tabs open in your brain. Distracted.
Distracted means your attention keeps jumping everywhere.
Social media often makes mornings feel distracted. Realistic.
Realistic means possible in real life.
A realistic plan is easier to continue. Consistent.
Consistent does not mean perfect.
It means regular.
Again and again. Mindful.
Mindful means present and aware.
Not only moving physically, but also noticing your thoughts and feelings. Productive.
Productive means your time helped you in some useful way.
Even a small useful action counts. Refreshed.
Refreshed means mentally lighter and cleaner.
Like cool air entering a warm room. Energized.
Energized means feeling ready and alive.
Not perfect.
Just stronger than before.
Now it's your turn.
Think about one word or phrase from today that felt important to you.
Then create one simple sentence with it.
It doesn't need to be perfect.
Just honest.
And remember, your English journey grows through small daily actions.
A few minutes every morning can slowly change your confidence.
So tomorrow morning, when your alarm rings, maybe you will remember this episode.
Maybe you will choose one tiny English action.
Listen a little, speak a little,
Write a little. Review a little.
because small steps add up.
And Daily English Grow will be here walking with you little by little.
This was the Daily English Grow podcast. I'm Maya.
And I'm Leo.
Take care of yourself,
Keep practicing.
and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye,
Bye everyone.